Guys, welcome back. This is your boy the Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. Please try as much as possible as usual, guys, to support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it on social platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification to get update anytime, any day I upload. And meanwhile, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. And meanwhile, let's continue with this Chidinma versus late Usifo's case. And meanwhile, Chidinma, a very pretty girl who turned out to be a murderer. And a lot of people have been giving out their own opinion, transferring it to married men, cheating married men. Everybody now talking about not only talking about Usifo's, late Usifo, and they are just transferring it now to married men or people or men, boys on the relationship cheating. That was why yesterday I made a video we talked about cheating in a relationship. So we both shared our own opinion concerning that. I saw all your comment, guys, and I acknowledge them. And I really learned a lot from some of you who drop your comments. So I will really encourage you guys to always drop your comment, because some of you guys actually give me ideas of what I will be discussing next, or ideas of what I need to improve my life. And this one is coming from Reno Mockery. Well, I expected him to say something before now, but thank God he said something. He said, very unpopular opinion. You guys know I don't go with the crowd. I go with my conscience. Everybody is in a rush to demonize Chidinma, but it takes two to tango. Chidinma is 21 years old. Usifo was 50 years. Between them, the existence of a 29-year age gap. She could have been his daughter. How many of you condemning Chidinma were matured at 21? We are now circulating videos of her smoking. How many of you did not smoke at 21? She erred. She should be punished. However, let us try to find out why it happened and make course correction as a society. Chidinma is also a victim of bad parenting and a bad society. We are now a society that is so religious that we expect grace to cover everything, including inadequate parenting. In Nigeria, poor parents suddenly see their young daughter with a Range Rover and rush to church to do a thanksgiving, not minding what scriptures say in the immersion. Nigeria has become a society that prioritizes wealth over morals. We are a society that celebrated a billionaire who already had a sizable international harem for marrying his granddaughter age mates. That is the one who married Regina Daniels. So he was referring to that. And the union was promoted and blessed by the parents. It was celebrated as a super love story in the media. That was our own fairy tale Cinderella story for young girls to look up to. And we are surprised we ended up with Chidinma. This Chidinma has obviously been corrupted by small girls and big girls phenomenon. If not that their drugs-induced orgies ended in murder, the man could have been funding a lifestyle and she would be motivating young girls on Nigeria blogs. Where do you think all these surgically enhanced motivators get money to inflate their buttocks and their breasts? They claim to have businesses you can never see. In truth, they are senior Chidinmas with their own big gods in Banana Island. Exactly. I actually love to hear from Bruno Mockery. I've been looking forward to hear him say something about this particular thing. According to him, we are all condemning Chidinma, calling her a killer. But meanwhile, we are also here glorifying other girls on Instagram currently living La Vida Loca, showing out cars, buying stuff, and all those things. And meanwhile, nowadays, parents do not ask, how do you go about getting this kind of money? How do you go about building this house in this young age? They do not ask. Instead, they rather run to church to give thanksgiving. They rather go to God to thank God over illegal, over corrupt money. And it's so fortunate, like Reno said, that Chidinma ended up like this. Because if that particular case never ended up with Chidinma killing a sponsor, I'm telling you, Chidinma will be out there on Instagram, buying cars, living La Vida Loca, motivating other young girls out there that, oh, they always say they have businesses. They always say they have these good businesses going on in their lives. And meanwhile, it's businesses that we do not see. They always say with their mouth they have businesses and they are traveling. But what are the business? No, we do not see them. They just tell us, not knowing that the person funded their lifestyle just by this corner, living in Banana Island. That is their own God. So before I kind of like agree with him, before we condemn Chidinma, let us check out people around us. Check out the surrounding. It is society. We have made it a common thing in society, and it's quite disturbing. And also check out what this woman wrote about married men. And actress Angel, she said, from the generation in the Bible to the 21st century, sex has been the easiest and fastest means of destruction for men. Great men go down like chicken because of sexual urge. Men deny men deny competent women position, contract, sponsorship, favors, and this list goes on because of sexual urge. I repeat, any man that has control over this has really solved 80% of his problem on heart. And my fellow parents, apply pressure. Do we really know our kids? Ask questions when things are not adding up. Pay attention, parents. Pay attention. You can't be securing the bag and lose your offerings. God help us to parents better. Bad parenting is a big problem. The society we want starts from what we are breeding in our home. May God console both families. May the dead find rest, and may the living learn from this. I rest my case. Exactly. My father ever used to tell me, Adamslink, two things can kill a man: your mouth or your sexuality. Your mouth or your sexual organs. Those are the two things that can kill a man. If you can control these two things, I'm telling you, you're going to live long. But it's almost impossible to do that. It's almost so impossible to do that. And I pray God help us all. And let's move over. Yeah, another guy also said something about this particular case. He said, married men don't go to side chicks because they are prettier than their wives. No, in fact, in most cases, wives are prettier. Side chicks do to them what their wives stopped doing years ago. True, side chicks still look sharp while their wives gave up on their looks years ago. Fact, I am not politically correct. I say it as I see fit. If you haven't been married, you won't know certain things. Marriage and girlfriend, boyfriend isn't the same thing. No. However, if you can stay faithful to your spouse, it is the best. It's your likes that heaven was made for. Yeah, guys. Please, we should learn how to control it all. I know it's super really hard, but I think we should all learn how to control it. And meanwhile, let's move over and hear 2.7 million bride price saga. This guy said, I told you about my brother who was coming back from Canada to marry in Nigeria this week. Well, the girl's parents said they don't want to stress him since he does not know his way around Nigeria. That things on the marriage list sum up to 2.7 million naira. Things on the marriage list sum up to 2.7 million naira. The girl's parents are telling the guy that he shouldn't come down to Nigeria. They just gave him a list, 2.7 million naira list, that he should bring the money. Then he said that he should just pay and go. 2.7 million naira. Are they selling the girl? As we are talking about abolishment of gender role, we should also discuss Nigerian families using their daughter to extort innocent Nigerian men. The former will never make sense until the latter is discussed. Women, you have to stop your parents from using you as a poverty alleviation program. Only then shall we successfully discuss abolishment of gender role. Exactly. You do not expect a man to pay that kind of amount of money to marry you at the same time. You will come to that man's house and be talking. A man that paid like 2 point something million naira, 3 million naira for your head, and you are coming to my house to talk. No. You won't have that kind of rule. That is why you see some parents, if you are going to their house to pay bride price, they will tell you, you know what they ask? They will ask for cowries or a small gold. And when you bring it, cowries, they put it inside a box, they cover it and drop it there. Tell you, the day you misbehave to their daughter, you should just come back and pick that particular thing and go away and return their daughter. But some parents say, they breed girls, they breed their daughters to be some kind of poverty alleviation program, like this guy said. And all those girls as well, they will just keep quiet. The day I go out to marry a girl and they are giving me list, that girl keeps quiet. I will just pack my bag and go, because I won't be angry at her parents. I'll be angry at her because she's supposed to speak to her parents and tell them that, see, he's my husband. We're going to live after this marriage. Please collect the little thing you can collect. How about? No, I don't tolerate that. And meanwhile, let's move over to other things. I bet this next one I want to talk about is some of you might not like it. I'm talking about J Boogie, who recently shared hot, sexy, should I use the word sexy, hot pictures on her birthday, on his birthday. And honestly, do you know this girl or this guy is a guy, or this girl is a guy? Do you know? I saw this picture. I just came across it this morning, and I'll be like, come on, man. This kind of person you see outside now, you won't even know his guy. You start going there and toasting that person. Huh? Toasting him, and you won't know. And meanwhile, I don't know. I try as much as possible to zoom. Sorry, I zoomed. Sorry, I zoomed. Yes, I zoomed and I tried to, okay, there's a way you're going to fold it behind and it's going to look like, okay, it's no longer there. But I try as much as possible to zoom, and I think she actually folded it behind. And it makes me thinking, what about the most popular one, Bobrisky, who recently went through some surgical operation? I really want to know the process now, because she has not posted any new picture presently, and I really like. I would love to even interview one day Bobrisky to let me ask him, see, guy, have you finally caught that thing? Yes or no? Well, guys, I'll let move past that, and Seun is still on WIZKID issue. WIZKID, Seun talked about WIZKID not winning a Grammy, officially winning a Grammy, and WIZKID had a way to just calm Seun down with love. So maybe Seun was expecting WIZKID to fight back, But WIZKID just calmed me down with respectful reply. Now we are all past that, but surprisingly, she was still on this issue and see what he said recently.
If you love WIZKID, truly say you love, I dare you to go to Shita, open a primary school in Shita in the name of WIZKID. Can you show me that you're that free? Can you do that? Can you do that? You see me, I only have 225k followers. We have FC, but I don't know be fans. We have Black House FC. Young boys that we spend. The budget is at night as reason is almost 4 million. Not what am I saying? About 4.6 million a year on young boys playing football. We know they collect money for their hand. Some people from that place don't go club all over the world. They know they play ball. We just invest money in them. We call them Black House FC. They have page on Instagram. I only have 225k followers. They put 4.6 million back into my community for me. They put 4.6 million every year back into the lives of young people in my community. Free in the name of Seun Kuti and Egypt 80. You, WIZKID FC, you are 10 million. So I can't say you should do only one FC, one football. You are not even WIZKID FC, I don't even get football. One football, I don't get. I don't get ball. But anyway, I dare you. Open it. Open a primary school in Shita in the name of WIZKID. Then I'll understand. I'll begin to think that you people are something. Because for now, you are nothing but Buhari's children. So that's the truth. That being said, this is my last discussion with you people until you build that primary school in Shita. When you build that primary school in Shita, I'll see that you are important enough to talk to again. You know, I will delete your post this night, all your energy. After my show this night.
Honestly, I think we respect you enough because of your agitation, but honestly, you're taking this thing onto another level. Like, this energy, WIZKID, do not need this kind of energy. It's good. You are supporting your community. Good and fine. Kudos to you, and more power to your own able, and continue to do it. But come on, man. We don't need this kind of energy. We understand what you are fighting for, and let us still support you in that aspect. And let's forget about Shehu and WIZKID issue. This is what a lady recently wrote to President Muhammadu Buhari on Twitter banned. And they are banned Twitter. They said Twitter is our problem. She said, they said we should promote our homemade app because they banned Twitter. They should use the same energy to ban London medical trip and equip our public-owned hospital. If London had neglected their healthcare institution, would he have been able to get medical care there? Exactly. You guys banned Twitter. Use the same energy to ban any kind of trip. So say we must be able to mind and do things in this country to improve our medical system institution in this country. But no, anything that actually involve them, they will do it. Anything that involves them, they will actually not mind the bad bandit. They will still be doing what they are doing. And this next one is coming from Amina Mohammed, the UN Deputy Secretary General. She said, be patriotic, stop condemning Nigeria. She said, I agree with you that the potential in this country has not been met, and we could have done much better with this government, with the past government, and with the government before. What I disagree with is people going about saying there is no hope and condemn everything about the country. So to say nothing is happening, define what you mean by nothing. Mind what you say because it has impact on people's life. Some people take it seriously. Whether what you say is true or not, it is therefore important to always consider the implication of what you want to say about your country is before saying them. Well, she kind of like right though. She's right. Of course, we have to speak good about our country, but when you have lived for so long, like me, I'm 30, 31, and ever since I was born, I've been experiencing power outbreak, and the opportunities keeps declining. And I thank God for my own life that I was able, trying as much as possible, to earn a living, to live truthfully, legally, earn a living without being corrupt. Thank God for my life. And obviously, I will still say, oh, I'm really disappointed in this country. It's good for me to say that. But what about those people who may have lost their lives, who are currently are living in the street because of the country situation? So what do you want them to say? Someone is about to commit suicide now. Yeah, someone is depressed with this country situation, about to do that. What do you want him to say? So, when you are up there, it's easy for you to say, oh, you have to. But when you are down there, you see no any other hope, then maybe you might be thinking differently. And check out this one about a lady was lamenting that Nigerian men who spend, well, she said, Nigerian men will take you out and spend thousands and millions, but when you ask for money, they will send 5K. Tunde, stop ordering Azu. I want the money instead. No one should take my tweet as entitlement. My point is, how can you spend 2 million in the club and when I ask you to support me for school fees or business, you send me 20K? Well, because it's his money. He can do whatever he wants with it. And you are not his top priority. Everybody has their own priority. Spending money in club and outing is his own priority. So you cannot tell him what to do with his money. And meanwhile, why don't you make sure the guy is grounded? Don't always give him a reason to be going out to spend money. Always make sure he's at home and you guys have fun at home. And by then, maybe you might change his mentality to be spending more on you. Because you girls will also say, oh, this guy is just so home, not going anywhere. Let's go out, let's go out, let's go out. And when he finally decided to be going out, you will also complain. So what do you really, really want? And to end this video, let's listen to what Commedia Mark Levy has to say about marriage.
True story, yeah. You know that usually as second borns, especially when you're a second born male child, you don't have issues. All the pressure is on the firstborn from when you guys are kids. They keep telling you you're the man of the house, this one, that one. When it's time to get married, is one that they'll be, when I need to get married, blah, blah, blah. But second born is just chill. I'm that second born. And I was just chill. No girlfriend, no babe, nothing. Then tragically, God rest his soul, the firstborn passed. Now my mom won't let me rest. When will I marry? When will I give her grandkids? But I didn't even have it in my plans. Now I have to fall in love, get a girlfriend, get married before I have a kid.
Well, he's absolutely right. And meanwhile, may his elder brother rest in peace, in paradise. He's absolutely right, guys. Our mother tends to always disturb us, always. Even now, myself, honestly, Mama, I don't even have any plan of getting married. I do not know. I want to get married in my heart, but there's no plan at all. I don't know my left to right when it comes to marriage. But I'm glad I'm trying as much as possible to get everything in my life stable. But when it comes to marriage, Mama, honestly, You call me every now and then, asking me when. My dad called me every now and then, asking me when. Honestly, Mama, Dada, I don't have any plan at all. Me, myself, I'm even ashamed of myself for not having plan. I'm just joking though. I mean, well, have a wonderful day and stay blessed. Watch out for my next video. Don't go anywhere.